This match is going to be set in Namek time because this game, or set of matches, or set of games, took an hour and a half IRL. Call 40. 30% of you guys have not smashed the living crap out of that subscribe and smash it so you can enjoy some Namek level content here. If you guys watch Dragon Ball, they shoved 5 minutes into an hour, but this time we're going to reverse that. We're going to shove an hour and a half into hopefully a short video here. So yes, this is a Shizu tier elements versus Danger tier elements, and you're probably like, what? So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to fire our Chupacabra. Yay! We hit the beast here, which is fine. Go ahead and get our Chup draw and our Shaddoll draw, and I just want to say here that this Ghost Bell is going to be really good. So we can go ahead, we're going to do our Shaylin, doing main phase special summon it, send a monster from hand to graveyard, and then mill 3. Oh boy, we got some pretty cute value here. You know, you like to see it. So we've declared Hoffen's ability. We're going to go ahead and fusion Shokan. There's the Kitagalos. Kitagalos is going to search for Salik, which is our negate. Go ahead and make the Dweller. I love the power of the mirror match. By the way, these are both dark, so this isn't going to get a power up. Very important you know that. If Reno's under their match, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to stop the opponent from resolving anything. We just blinked their turn. Cool. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and activate Field Spell Search for Shaylin. Alright, we're going to go ahead and Shaylin, mill, and then we're going to swing on over. See, this is what I mean, like, the Dweller's a good card, but, like, it just bought one turn. We were able to swing on over here, capitalize, and we're going to make the redoer and pass turn. Standby phase, we're going to go ahead and jack a friend here, and their opponent's going to go ahead and chain Hoffens. Oh, God. Opponent activates a monster effect on the field. Quick effect, special summon this in the mill 3. I love interruption points here. So chain's resolved. We're going to go ahead and resolve this. And then on the new chain here, we're going to have the Myru resolve that we just milled. Oh, boy. There's the Myru. We're going to go ahead and fusion summon into the window. And then down comes the Salik here, which is going to target one effect monster, negate its effect, send one monster you control to the graveyard. So we're going to go ahead and make an attempt to blink. Just kidding. We're going to go ahead and redo her on out of here, which is what you want to see here at the situation. All right, so detach, send off. And then we're going to go ahead and trigger our friend here. Our opponent has DD Crow. Oh, no. Well, we lost the value on that. Surprise, surprise. Right? Well, our opponent still has a Kitagalos, a Winda, and a Hoffens here. So, and all we have is this. But we do have Kalbeck here, since the opponent did a special summon on the field. So if a card is sent from the deck to the graveyard, alright, which it did, we'll get to target one opponent's special summon monster, special summon this card from hand, and then return the targeted card to the hand. Alright, time to bounce. Alright, we got an 1800 wall that our opponent gets to crash into. Feels real bad. Alright, we drew the Diviner. Now we're off to the races here. Agito on the trigger. Mill 5 more. Oh god, more milling. You love to see it. Alright, we're going to go ahead and Salik search for the Shaylin here. Alright, we're going to bring down the Shaylin, send off, mill off 3 and swing over, and then swing on over into the Baron. Alright. Opponent's going to attempt to Salik here. We're going to go ahead, Mudora, we're going to get Ghost, but we're going to chain the Baron here. Alright, so we're good now. We got rid of that. Alright. We still have a Kaleido Heart established here, which is going to be a slight problem here, really depending on what our draw is going to be here. Main 2. Alright. We're going to go ahead and set the Squamata and pass turn over to us. We don't have enough fuel to continue on here. We drew Myru. That's like probably the best thing that we could have drawn, besides like a Herald, I think. Alright, here comes the shuffle back. Salik, Shaylin, and Hoffens. Alright, so that's going to be very important here. Alright, field spell, rip that apart. So we got rid of the Salik. Now we're going to go ahead and normal the Myru. We're going to trigger the effect. Opponent's going to go ahead and chain their mill 3. Alright, establish a mill 3. Alright, Myru on the stack, chain link 3. Alright, go ahead and shuffle back. Go ahead and add back. Now we have a Draco Stapelia to deal with. Lovely. And a Kitagalos. Okay, sure, man. We're going to go ahead and reveal the Shaylin, mill off. Go ahead and trigger up on the stack. There's the Shaylin, the Agito, and the rest of the stack. Mill 5. Alright, shuffle back on the Shaylin. We're going to go ahead and make our own Kaleido here. Kaleido on the stack. Stack them on up with the Draco. And then chain the Hoffens. And field spell on 6. Oh, Jesus, man. This is so ridiculous. They go to the bottom, and then you get the search, so yeah, we'll shuffle. Alright, we finally got to see the Fairy Tale Snow here. I just want to point out, at the point of this game, this snow is now going to be the amazing part of this. All right. So, still got to deal with this. We're going to go ahead and get some damage off in this field, get some stuff cleared up here, take away some resources. Going to go ahead and make the Dahark here. Opponent does have the Bell on this, which is really inconvenient because we did want to start climbing up in the extra deck and clear off their field, but unfortunately, we're not going to get to do that. Go ahead and revive on this. Again, additional mill. You see the exchange finally being down. Go ahead and do another fusion summon here off of the mill, Dracostapelia. We're going to go ahead and set up the Splight Elf on standby here. And now the tail is going to come down. We're going to go ahead and fire this so we can get an extra resource off of the snow. And then Splight Elf for the revive to climb on up into the Underworld Goddess to actually out the Kaleido Heart here. So now we've pretty much cleared off all their resources at this point. We should be good to go for the rest of this. Fire the Dweller. Alright, here comes the flip up of this Dracostapelia revive here. And then fire the Anitis. Yep, that wraps up that game. This game state is so complicated. It's ridiculous. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and fire Keldo here, discard Agido, grab the Gravekeeper's Trap card. Agido's going to trigger for the Mill 5, and you saw the best card in here, the Neko Ming King. During your opponent's turn, when a card in your position is sent, or when this card is sent to the graveyard, it becomes the end phase of this turn. So we're going to go ahead and stack that up as one. You love to see it. Alright, Kaleido Rhino Kelbeck, Myru Nessie, alright, and then there's the Ghost Bell. Alright, so same targets. Now we get to go ahead and fully resolve our stuff. It is now the end phase of the turn. Alright. Mill 5 during the end phase. Alright. Still the end phase of the turn for all the milling. Chainlink 4, Chainlink 5. Alright. Continue to set up here off the Rhino. There's the window during the end phase. A mill off on standby over here. Stack up the rest of these. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Alright, and then there's that. Go ahead and get our shuffle backs loaded up here. And then there's the Big Heart with the Big Heart on the chain and the Salic. Well, we ended up losing ours, which nothing we can do about. Down comes our field spell here. We're going to go ahead and search for this. Now that the turn has actually shifted here, we'll see a board be made here by this. Unless we have some sort of crazy interruption, which we really won't because we can't do anything with this. Set things. Down comes the Mothman now. So you'll get to see the Mothman interaction here. Discard the good stuff, trigger the fusion off of the Mothman here, go ahead and set up the window, and then we swing on in. Okay. Full disclosure here, I know there's a lot going on in this game, and it's really hard to keep up with at certain points, but we got this as an audience, alright? Okay. Starting off, Game 3. That Neko Ming King really did its job, but, like, there was a lot there. Alright, so we're going to go ahead. Shaylin, we're going to go ahead and fire the Ash here. It's actually a very unique place. It actually hurt a lot, surprisingly. We're going to go ahead and Foolish Barrel, drop the Reno. Reno's going to go ahead, discard off. Shaylin, trigger for the fusion. There's the Kitagalos, mill off. Grab the Salic, trigger, alright, for the revive. Go ahead and trigger for the mill. And then, ooh, extra value time there. Alright, Hoffin's back and Kitagalos. Make the Draco, and then we pass on Draco Salic. Alright, so now comes the Chupacabra. I'm going to go ahead and fire. We actually hit the Nessie on that. There's the Chup. Okay, here comes the Mothman search. You did see we did get to a bell here. Mothman. Aww. No. Well, there goes our value town. Sure. There's a Ghost Bell on the stack. Ooh, our opponent wants a Dracostapelia here. We're going to go ahead and chain our Hoffins on that, and we're going to go ahead and make the Dahark. Dahark revive. Alright, we're going to go ahead and do our thing. Swing on over. Alright, just so we can get a search out of this. It's actually really good. Getting that search really mattered. Pankratops on the special to swing on over. We're going to go ahead and get booked by the Meta Noise. Alright, we still got this Pankratops. It's really good. Alright, we got the big fusion now. Hopefully this can do something. Down comes the Hoffins with the Myru. Oh, God, you love this. Fusion up on the stack from the mill. Going to go ahead and make our big Kaleido Heart here for the spin back. Going to go ahead and make the Splight Elf. They're going to swing in. We're going to attempt to revive. Just kidding, we're not going to revive. Flip up. Alright, here comes the Salic. And now since the opponent doesn't have any interruptions, we're going to go full nuts here. Alright. Swing back on the fusion. Alright, here comes the Kitagalos. Search for the Reno Heart. Alright, normal the Reno. Mill off. Here comes our next fusion summon. Go ahead and make this, and then this will be game. Whew. That was an hour and a half IRL. quite impressive. Guys, please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. If you guys enjoyed what mirror matches look like, that's the new format, I guess. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.